So welcome to today's class, and yes, another day of Tableau. And today we are going to be joining two tables together. And as I said, like each tab in the Excel file is a table. It's a table in the workbook. So we're going to be using two tabs today for our class, and we're going to be doing a quick, simple dashboard. So we'll be doing two visualization on the sheet, and we'll be doing a dashboard today. So the file that I've sent is an Excel file because it has 3 tabs, so it can only be saved as a Excel workbook. So that's why we've gotten only one file today. And since I've been using it, it's not, no one has any issue with it. So if you click your Microsoft Excel, and then if you click your data source, and then you open, it will automatically bring you here. So, Mr. Femi, the question you asked that it was not populating because Tableau doesn't know which tab you want to use. You can see that you have 3 tabs here. Let me try to open it. Let me open it in Excel file and maybe we can understand better. If you have opened the file that I sent to you, you can see here that we have one tab, list of order breakdown, and sales target. So these are the 3 tables. So this is a table, this is another table, and this is a table. And they all have different columns. So yeah, so this is what we have imported into Tableau. So these are the 3 tabs that Tableau has given us.
Sorry, could you repeat the way you imported it? Because I'm still where I can see the Microsoft Excel. Should I just click on that one and it will open?
Yeah, it's just like what we did last week, what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks. So we go back to our data source, just Microsoft Excel, and where you have downloaded it, if you saved it, where you need to navigate to where you have saved. But if you just click on download, it should be on your download. But if you saved it somewhere, you need to navigate to that place. So once you do that, it will automatically get you here.
Yeah, it's fine. I think I was looking for the, the small preview, but it's fine.
Yeah, the preview will come. The preview that used to come is because we have always worked with one tab.
Okay, that's fine.
Because if it was one tab, it will automatically preview this for us. But because we have 3 different tabs, you can see them on the left. So Tableau doesn't know which one we want to use. So it's now, so the simple thing is we are going to use these 2 tabs for our lecture today. Before we continue, sorry about our story. Our story tonight is we need to present our stakeholders. We want to see how our stores are doing in Europe. So we have branches all over Europe and how our customers are performing. So both the stores in Europe and the customers, we are trying to see how they are performing both in sales and in profit margin. So we need to build a visualization to show them this. So we want to see which customers are performing badly, which stores in Europe are performing badly, if there is anything we can do to help them. So this is the storyline for today. I send this as well. So every time before we build something, we're going to build a storyline. We're going to make a storyline, and then we're going to build on that. So we've got 3 tabs. We're going to use 2 here. So unlike when you do SQL later on and you are doing table join, which you have to be writing some scripting word, Tableau is just a drag and drop as we have been doing. So you see, once you drag list of orders, just drag it here. So, Mr. Femi, this is what you were trying to see, to preview. Now, when you drag it, you can now see that. You can use this and plot your, do some visualization. So, as I said, the visualization that I do on this training is not only the visualization that you can do with this data set. You can also try to find what you can build using this data set as well. So even this tab alone, you can plot some graph. You have customers, you have city, you have region, you have ship day, and things like that. So you can build it. But what we want to do is, I still want to look at the other breakdown as well. We want to join it together. And the something about join is you need to have a common column. So if you understand it now, you will understand when you do SQL. So when you join two tables together, they must be, they must have a common column together. All they need is one common column to be able to join together. So I think here was order ID. If I take it back and I put order breakdown, you can see we have order ID. So it's going to be joining on order ID. So it's going to be like a inner join. So if I put, it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as it's the same two tables that we are using. So list of orders, and then you just drag order, and that's it. Simple. Just do like this, and that's it. You see that you get more columns here, if you want to. So that's it. That's what we wanted to do, or that's what we have done. Do we understand? So it has joined on the other breakdown here. So that is, and if you look at it, list of orders, another breakdown, they have joined on other ID here.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Head is going to be an inner join. What does that mean?
So inner join is, we just like looking at what is in between the two tables. We're just looking at what is common to the two tables. But unlike, how do I want to say, on this now, we're just joining these two tables together. We are concatenating it, like a concatenation using other ID. So it's just, although we're going to use sales and profits, we're going to use other dates from the other tables. It's still that it's just joining on other ID. We're not even going to use other ID to plot any visualization today, like customer name, we're going to use that. So it's just that we're joining this table because they have something in common. Maybe I've not actually prepared any documentation on join because it's not really our objective today. So it's just say equals to, so maybe next class I will quickly show us what I mean by inner join. If you can remind me, please, on what it means. But we're just doing a simple table join today on other ID. So once we have done that, we just click on sheet 1, like we always do. So as you can see that we have the list of orders here, which are the dimension. As I said, the last two lessons, we have the dimensions and the measures. And list of orders, we don't really have any measures here, except the count, which we're not going to use in this lesson. Order breakdown, this is the dimensions, and these are the measures value. As you said, if you remember, measure value are numerical values. You can see sales, quantity, profit, discount. They are all like numerical. They can be integers, floats, decimal, whatever it is. Yes, and we have longitude and latitude here because we have a map. Anytime you've got like a map, as you can see, like city, country, state, we have a map. So that's why you always have this longitude and latitude. Normally, because we've got three geographical maps, it's okay to leave it like this. There's no problem about it, but I will show us. Don't follow now because what I'm doing, I'm going to remove it and do it in a proper way. If you double click on latitude and double click on longitude, it will give you this map. And if you now put country, just drag country and put it in the middle here, you can see that it has given you different countries in where our stores are. You may want to do like this, click on map. Don't worry about what I'm showing you if you want to see them, but we don't need this right now, but it's something you may want to explore when you are playing around with it.
You know, I don't have state.
You
My
should
own
have-
ends at it ends at ship mode.
You sure about that?
Yeah,
Have
and then
you-
I've got a green thing that says list of orders. I don't have state.
Anybody? Okay, I think we will get there. We will get to where. Did you? I hope they are not like in together with maybe city or country.
Yeah, mine is together, country, state, and city.
Yeah, so sometimes Tableau will just join it together. That's what I'm about to do now. So I'll come back to you on that question if you don't see state. I think I know what can be wrong with that. So
Sorry,
okay.
I've got another question, please, before
Yes.
you can. You know, when you merge them, when you put
Yeah.
them together, how did you know that order breakdown had order ID?
Because I've already
When-
studied it. So from the Excel,
Oh,
you will see it. You know, I showed us. You know, order ID. Look at list of order. Sorry, we have order ID and order breakdown.
I really don't know how to merge this data here on Tableau, please.
It's just drag it and then drag the next one to it like that. It's my cursor. Let me. So it's it's a drag. You just drag this and leave it. Drag this and that's it. And leave it. That's all. And then we go to sheet 1 where we are. So what I was saying is, let's say we put country, say in details, you can see that we have country, and if we want to add state, we have city, state. We need to drag it here again. You can see how we are, and then we need to drag city if we want to go to a very granular state. I'm just doing this. You can see that it takes a long time, to drag here, go back. Like if you don't want city again, there is a very good way that we can sort this out by hierarchy. And I will show us why this is, why we should use this method. So when you have a geographical hierarchy like this, we know which is the biggest. We know that it's country, Nigeria, then we have states, we have like Ondo State, then we have Akure as a city. So let's click on the country or the drop down on the country and then click on hierarchy. You can see hierarchy here and say create hierarchy. We want to put them in one place. So instead of country, we just give it, we name it geography.
So I wanted to ask, because my one is connected country, state, and city. It said when I go with the drop down says remove hierarchy.
Yeah, remove the hierarchy and do like as I'm doing.
Okay.
Yours, your Tableau has done it together. What you have done, what Tableau has done is what we are doing.
So should we undo it again?
Undo it and let's do it together so you will have a practice of it. So when you click on the drop down, click remove. So you will have something like this, probably. Then just click on this and say remove hierarchy. So if you have yours like this already, remove hierarchy so that we're on the same page. I think, no, sorry, from the top, I will remove hierarchy. So let's start again. So we start from the biggest hierarchy now, which is a country. I mean, you can actually start from anywhere, but it's better to start from the country. Click on the drop down, go to hierarchy, create hierarchy, and then just say geography. Or you can call it map or Europe map, anything you want to call it. So let us say state wasn't even there. We have country now. So you will just drag the state below country. If it goes up, just do this. That's all. And drag city under state. And then we have this. Are we all clear?
Yeah, if you drag it the other way around, will Tableau fix it for you?
No, but it's not going to be good when you are doing your visualization when you are going to do granular and granularity. So this is not, you can't, city will never come before a state. So it's just do like that.
Okay.
So before we were dragging country one after the other, dragging state one after the other. Look at what I will just do now. All I have to do is just drag geography into this. And you can see that we have everything. Let me say that we want to see the state now. Rather than for me to drag state here again, all I have to do is, you see this plus sign here, just click on it. You can see. Then if you want to click, if you want to go to city, you click on it. You see why this is much better. And if you want to go back to state, you just click on this minus sign. Then you go back to state. You want to go back to country. So you are not dragging in, dragging out. This shows a level of like you are a professional, your work is clean, or how you perform your work is much clean. So this is, I mean, the first method that I showed is quite right, but this look, all you just have to do is click plus, and you can see how it's changing. So are we all good?
Yeah.
All right. So we want to go to level of states. Sorry? Somebody said
I
no.
missed the hierarchy part.
So what did you miss there? Is it to create an hierarchy? So I said, click on country, then click on hierarchy. Because I have one already, for you to see, add and create. You say create hierarchy and name it geography or map or anything. Give it a name. And then you just drag country under the given name. and state and city.
Okay, thank you.
And then you just drag that, whichever name you have called it, drag it here. That's all we have done here. So I just drag geography. By dragging it, you've actually dragged all these three together, but it will start in the biggest hierarchy. So if you want, just click on plus sign. And then we have a state. So we're almost there. We are getting there. So now, from our story telling, we said we would like to see our store, we'd like to see how our stores are doing in Europe. And we said we want to use sales and profit margin. So we have sales here. We have profits, but we don't have profit margin. So let's use sales first. So we want to see the side. You can see it. Before I go
Get the hierarchy again, please.
So you click on country, and then you see hierarchy. For me, it says remove because I have already. For you, you will see add or create. So you click on create hierarchy, you name it geography, and then you will, because you have used country, country will be there. You drag state under country, and you drag city under state. And then all you have to do is drag country into the middle here, and you have this. And then you just click on the plus sign here to get to the state level. And if you want city, but I think this is too much details for us to have if we have city.
So how did you get a geography? Did you say you edited the geography?
We just name it geography. You can name it anything.
Oh, okay.
So we are wrapping country, state, and city under a name, which I've given.
Okay. So you renamed the country into geography?
No, I didn't rename the country. I create an hierarchy, and I call that hierarchy geography. And I put country under the geography. Okay, I'll do it again one more time. And please, it would be good if you will really stop me, then when we've moved a bit, then going back again. I don't mind if you stop me right there till you get it.
All right.
So now, if you are at this level, because country is the biggest hierarchy, so it can be, so if it's like state and city, you will choose state to start your building your hierarchy from. If it's continent, I say we have continent, country, state, then you choose continent first, then you choose, but on this occasion, we have country, state, and city, and which we said, Nigeria, we have Oyo State, then we have Ibadan. So we start from that type of hierarchy. So we choose country, this drop down. You see hierarchy here. You can see create hierarchy. So just delete anything you have here. You see name, you call it geography. And press OK. And you can see that it's not arranged properly. You need to rearrange it properly. So all I have to do is just put country here and put state here. So now we have the hierarchy, country, state, city. So all I did was just, since we have everything together now wrapped under geography, drag geography here, and we have this. And if you want to move to more granular level, you just have to press this plus here. You can see. Then we have state. You know, before country, we just have England. This shows us that we have our stores are present in Portugal, Spain, France, UK, Germany, and so.
Hi,
Sorry,
Taye.
if you're not talking, can you mute,
Yeah,
please?
yeah, I was gonna say that.
Thank you. So this shows us where our stores are present. So if we want to go more to which states, like say, for example, if we look at France now, by the time we press plus, you can see it's not telling us that, although in France, we have this, sorry, maybe I should go to England, where it's in Wales, it's in Scotland, we don't have in Northern Ireland, and in Ireland we have in Dublin, Cork, and Galway. So just like that. And we can also go one more level, which is city. So now you can see maybe we find London, like Oxford, Cromwell, Dartford, which is close to me. Let me see, Chatham. Yeah, so it's just showing us more details than I think we need. Like, so this is kind of too much, and because it's already intertwined with each other, so let's just stay at the level of state. You'll just press a minus, and that's it. So that's why I've chosen that we make this hierarchy rather than dragging and dropping all the time. It's just nice and press plus and minus. And from our story, we want to see the sales of each of these stores here. So these are our store locations in each state. We want to see how they are performing in each state. So the best way, because this, you can see that all these cycles are all equal. This is only showing us, this already is showing us a lot of things. It's showing us our presence in each of these countries, where they are and which state they are in those, countries. So by the time we drag sales, you see how everything is going to change now, because now it seems as if every store are performing equally, which is not. So when we drag sales to size, so it's not going to show us how big the sales are in each of these cities. And we just drop it, you can see. You can see that now UK is the one doing the best, I think followed by France and Germany. You can even see that in Norway there's like tiny dots, very, very minute. You may even not be able to see it. So the way we can do this is if we click on our size, because we need to increase it a bit, because we really can't see what is going on in Norway or all these dots. So if we click on size, you can use this to increase your size to your preference. So whichever preference size you like. So if I go like this, I think, yeah, this should be fine for me. You can decide to go larger if you want. Maybe yeah, you can decide to go larger if you want. So this is how to increase the size. So now what this is saying is, these are the sales. This is how big our sales are.
Sorry, I had a question.
Yes, please.
You know, on the map, are you able to like maneuver to see like the other countries around, or is it only like zoom in, zoom out?
No, these are the countries that we have. Like you can zoom in, zoom out.
But I'm saying, so I can't drag the page along to see the other countries around without zooming in.
I'm using a big screen so I can see everything.
Okay, all right then, makes sense. All right, thank you.
Oh, but I don't think you need to zoom in.
No, she's asking if you need you can drag. I don't think you can drag it. All you can just do is zoom in and zoom out. So you just zoom in the area you want to concentrate
No,
on.
I think you can drag.
Oh yeah.
If you click on this, sorry. Sorry, I need to change my screen because it's kind of cracked and where it's cracked. So let's say, for example, you want to click on this arrow here, maybe I should, and then click on this and then you can do like this.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
So, and then
You know, if to say there was shops in Iceland, would Tableau automatically generate it to the size that it will include Iceland? Because now you had to drag it for us to see Iceland.
no, it's showing you the map of the world. You can see that we don't have any store in Africa, but you kind of have the Africa map as well. So you see, so it's going to probably, this is how you are going to put it. Don't forget that when you are presenting, this is like a smaller mode. If you are presenting, your view will be wide, you can see.
Hmm.
Do you
Yeah.
get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, but if there's Iceland, it will still be here, but you can still kind of view it, yeah, like this. So we are not yet done. We finished. So part of the so we've done part 1A. I don't know if you understand. So we've drawn map of Europe, we've seen the stores, and we've seen our sales, but we've not checked the profit margin of those stores. So you can see that these stores, they are still blue altogether, although you can see that in UK, it's in England, it's more, but we don't really know what is the profit margin, how big. So even this circle can be, it can be red, it may not be profitable, or the sales can be big and not be profitable, but it's not so in this case anyway. So, but then how do we calculate a profit margin? Does anybody know the formula for profit margin? No cheating?
Yeah. I think it's profit over the sales, like total sales. Total profit over total sales.
Come again?
The total profit over the total sales.
Wow, I will give you an ice cream next time we meet. So, last week and the week before, although it was the same subject we did a calculated field. Can you tell me because I didn't get your name because I can't see you because I've been presenting more. Can you show me how I would do? Okay, Mr. D. Can you show me how I would do that if you remember from previous week?
I think we just right click on the area where the data, the lower part of the data, and you will see create field, calculation field.
So it came to here. So yeah, so when you do that, when you right click, you can just say total sales. But one thing I want to show, you are right. Thank you very much. That is perfectly right. And your formula is right. So although we can right click here, but you know, since you want to use, I will give us a very good shortcut. If your calculation involve any parameters that you have already, it's better to click on that parameter, like say profit, for example, right click, not right click, sorry. If you over it, you will see this drop down. You will click on it and you say create calculated field. You know why I've done this? It's the same as right clicking here. If this is safer for you to right click here, by all means do it. Why I'm saying this is that it will automatically give you profit that you need as well. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So if you
Sorry, I
right
kind of
click,
missed. So I kind of missed the step. So when I've right clicked on profit,
no,
how
you
do
don't need
I?
to right click on profit. You
I'm in the
just
drop
check the
down.
drop down. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It
then
will
I
give you
press
profit.
add to sheet.
Sorry?
Do I need to say add to sheet?
No. Maybe I shouldn't even confuse us. I'm just trying for us like to get a shortcut. But if this is best understood to right click here, maybe we should stick to this.
No, I understood what you was doing. I just missed. I know the
Okay.
drop down. I just want to.
Okay.
Once I clicked on the drop down, what do I then?
You see create
Okay, create.
and calculated field.
All right. Thank you.
So I will leave it here for like 15 seconds. So you don't need to right click on profit, or you can even use sales, but since profit is coming before sales, just use profit, create, calculated field. It will give the same as right clicking on that empty space. And then you click calculated field. And then since we're looking for profit margin, we name it profit margin. And since you say total is the same as sum, so we say we need to put sum here because we need to sum it up. Because if we just use profit, then we are not actually using, it won't give us the right answer. Then we say divided by sum. And then we just drag sales into this middle here. You can now say, I will leave it here for
Yeah, please.
20
If you could leave
seconds.
it there for a while, please.
Yeah, no problem. So
Yeah, I've done it. Thank you.
all good. Can continue. So apply and okay. And you can see here automatically we have our profit margin. And as I said, anytime we make a calculations, we have an equal sign. So now we want to really see how we are doing, how well this company is doing, stores are doing. So if we drag profit margin to column and just drop it, you can see that it has changed color. And those red, orange, blue, red, orange means it's not good, like red means danger, and then blue means it's doing well. So this is showing us, sorry?
So my calculation is still called calculation 1. Is that just because I didn't change the name? Or
Yeah,
did I do
because you didn't change the name on top of the box.
Okay. I can
So
still use it like that though,
You
can't I?
can use it like that, but there's a way that you can just rename it. Yes, I mean you can use it. It's just for you to understand what you calculated there for future reference. So just click on that drop down, and then you see rename, and then you
Okay.
just rename it.
Sorry, please, can we go through this calculation again, please?
Yeah. So we did this, and so we say profit margin. We did sum, and then we are doing sum of profit because that is the formula for profit margin. Because you're going to get all these financial metrics in a lot of interviews, even at work. Like you are working for the finance people, and they are not going to they might not calculate the profit margin for you. Like for me, I deliberately remove profit margin so that we can get used to doing this by ourselves. So although they will tell you the profit margin and what level is the profit margin, which we're going to do very soon. So you should know how to calculate the profit margin in Tableau or calculate something like this. Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. So now
Sorry, I want to ask.
yes,
Sorry.
no problem.
You know, when we moved on the cells
Yes,
that was under order breakdown, and we moved it to this other place, yeah, it automatically turned to sum of sales. So why is it that the profit is not the sum of the profit that is there? Do you understand my question?
we are using the aggregate profit margin. Because we have done a calculated field and we have done some already. So it's doing, if they says, okay, the profit, you can decide to use, I don't know, like, no, I think it is, if you use it, I'm just trying something here. I understand your question. Don't worry about what you're saying. There, you can now do, I think, is it quick calculation? No. I think because it has been summed already, so that's why it's showing us as an aggregate profit margin.
Okay. Thank you.
Because if we did not sum, we just say profit divided by sales, then when we do it, it's still going to give us some. It's still going to get the same, but then we have to make it an aggregate of that, of the profit margin.
But how do you know how to calculate the get the equation of profit margin and how to get the total?
The total.
Yeah, how do you know that? Obviously, if we haven't got this matrix to use, that how do you obviously know that? Just simple maths or
You will check online how to profit margin, and you will see the calculation or total revenue or total sales or different financial ratios. I think they are called financial ratios and their calculations. So yeah, and I would suggest that we go and we have profitability ratio, which you can also use from all this that we have. So if we can use, I don't know, total revenue and for our own development. So when we go, for example, when we are practicing, we can do a lot of financial ratios. Okay. All right. So now we've gotten, we want to make this a bit more prettier. We want our profit margin to go from like red to blue so that we know that, dark red is performing hopefully to blue performing better. So you can see profit margin here on this list. If we click on this drop down, you say edit color. So this is the present edit color we have. And if you click on this drop down, you can choose a lot here. But normally the ones that I've used usually are from red to blue. So diverging. So red to blue, it means from bad to good. So once we just click red to blue, and then if we say okay, you can see that we don't really have like orange, all those orange colors anymore. And not usually, the finance people can actually give you a range of, okay, I want when profit margin is minus this, then very bad. When it's from 0.5, then it can be very good. So the way to do that, if you get such a question, is also click on this. You see edit color. You go to advanced. You can see start and stop. So this is what I'm saying. So they will give you like a start, like, okay, we want, so let us take from 0.5 now, from like minus 0.5.
Sorry, I can't see edit color. Where can't find it when I'm clicking on something.
I'm coming. 1 second. I will help you out. So you should go to this and click on that drop down. The first thing you will see is edit color, and you will be on this page.
Which drop down do I press? Sorry.
The profit margin that you have
Profit.
on this.
Okay.
So this one.
Which one?
Have you dragged profit margin to color?
Yeah, but my profit margin, I put it there and it turned to aggregate profit margin, but it never changed color. It never turned red. So maybe that's where the problem is.
So you have this under color.
Yeah. I mean, my own is sums first. Maybe let me move it the other way.
No, doesn't matter if it's sums first.
Okay.
You should have this.
I have some sales, aggregate profit margin, country, state.
Yeah, if you have aggregate profit margin, fine.
Yeah.
On your right, you should have this.
I think she didn't put it on the color aggregate color. So I think that's
No,
why
she says she has color.
she put it on the color.
Did you put it on the color?
What was I supposed to put on the color?
Profit margin that you created. So
no, I didn't do that.
So the profit margin we calculated, you put it on color.
No, but if I put it on color, it disappears. It's not there any. Well, the profit margin is there. I don't know.
Can you share your screen, please?
Okay. 1 second, please. Can you see?
It's coming up. Oh, yeah. No, you have done it the other way around. You have put sales where profit should be. You've put profit where sales should be. So remove sales and aggregate and profit margin, just drag them out. Both of them. All right, so drag sales into size. And now click on size, just to, yeah, maybe, yeah. Oh, choose the size you prefer. Too big. That's good. All right.
Okay.
So now go to the profit margin that we calculated and drag it to column.
Drag it to column. Here?
Yeah, just next to size.
Next to size. Okay. I should drop it there.
No, color. On your left.
Color.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think you have to do it again.
When it gets there, it's gonna gray out, so you'll know it's.
You see, that's it. So now go to the aggregate on your right. No, on your right.
Oh,
On your right.
Extreme
that's
right,
your-
right.
Extreme right.
extreme right. Okay.
Yeah. And click on, you can see that there's a drop down. Click on that drop down. Yes.
Mm.
Edit color. So that's where.
Thank you very much.
Oh, wait, let's finish that so that we are on the same page. So I said we are doing red to blue diverging. So if you click on that drop down in the automatic, if you say red to blue diverging, I just prefer to use that. You really can use any other color, to be honest. Yeah, that one. Click on that. And then before you go, before click on advanced, please.
Click on what? Advanced.
Advanced, yes. So we want to set our profit margin between a certain number and a certain number. So when we say start, you tick start, and then we want 0 minus 0.5. And if you click end, we want 0.5. So normally you are given this, so they give you this range. Whoever has given you this work to do, they will give you, if they need to set that range, then apply and okay. You can see that it has changed, and then you can, yeah, and that's where we are.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Everyone else okay?
Yeah.
All right, so I know that I've just showed you this, but I'll do it again. So we want to change this range. This is just given to us by Tableau automatically, but normally you'll be given a range. I was given a range once when I don't know if it was profit margin, but this is how to do it. Advance, start, 0.5, and then end 0.5. And we apply. Yeah. So we are getting there, almost done, but not yet. So this looks like a good map. This is good. There's nothing else to do. We've answered question 1 now.
So sorry, this map, what is this showing us?
So what do you think is showing us now? What we have done so far? What do you think this map is showing us? From what we have done together now?
It's showing maybe a comparison of sum of sales and profit margin in the countries and the states. Am I wrong?
Not wrong,
Can
but
I help
if you
her?
can formulate it in a proper way. Okay, what are stakeholders looking at now? Let's say you are presenting, and I ask you, okay, what am I looking at? What is this I'm looking at?
A cross-country comparison of the sum of the sales across each of every state and the profit margin made.
So which one is which one is the sales? Which one is the profit margin? Is it the red is the sales, or the circle is the, so these are this is how to present it, like which one shows the sales and which one is showing the profit margin.
So the blue large circles are the sales and the small red dots is the profit margin.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to help out.
I think the sales just says how the size, talks about the size, and the profit margin is the
Yes.
color.
Yeah. So that's as simple as that. So the sales
think
is
that's
showing
increased.
sorry. The sales is showing the size of our sales. So the size is the sales, and the color is showing how much profit margin we have. So the bigger, the darker the red, the worse we are doing. Portugal is actually doing bad. When I mean bad, so as Sweden. So even on this, there's a lot of insight we can generate here. As stakeholders now, we want to look at what's going on in Portugal. What's happening with our products? Are people just not liking it? Or in Sweden, then you find your research team and start researching Netherlands, Ireland, Portugal, and to get back to you and report to you in 3 months why your sales are doing hopefully in this country. You can see from this, you can start making the business decision. Okay, our R&D and our PRs, what are we doing? Is there not awareness of our products in this country? Is our price too high for them? Are we having too much competitors? These are the things that this insight is trying to show or is showing already. Although it's not part of the question, but that is what it's showing. So, okay. And yeah, and you want to also look at, okay, England is good. How can we maintain it? What are we doing well? What are we doing good here that we can put in other country or try to put or invent in other countries to do well? Just random insight like that. Yeah. And one thing I forgot to show us, like, we have these circles here. You see that when I put my cursor here, there's a dark line, dark border line. It would be good to have it permanently. So the way we do that is if we go to, I think, color. If you go to color, you see, just click on color. You see a border. Border means this. And if we click black, you can see automatically, before I need to put my cursor to, it now shows a well distinct circle, which makes it look nicer. Is that okay? And
Yes.
last thing before we finish on this visualization is we want to use filter. So from today, we are going to be using filters. So we want to filter by, so, this is just the sum. Maybe for 1 year, United Kingdom, England did very well. They're compensated for the other years. Or we want to see if it's a trend. So that's why we have a date to look at a trend. If it has been like that for years, so we need to put other dates in filter. You just drag it here to filter. Here you see filter and leave it. And for now, we just want to look at year. We don't need to go more granular, so we just look at year. But please feel free to play with quarterly or months if you like to on your free time. But today we're just looking at year and click next. We want all years, so we just put all. So we have 2011, 12, 13, 14. Apply and okay. As we can see, we have year. But we are not yet done. There's nowhere we can control our date. So you have to go.
Sorry, how did you filter it again? So from the drop down, you clicked edit filter.
So
Yeah, no, once it's there already.
or what? I will just want to start from the. So we click. So once you click, it automatically gives you this.
I didn't get that with my one.
It should give you like other
I
date, you put it in
I
filter.
think what I done, I automatically press edit filter, then it automatically went up there.
What did
It
it give
didn't,
you?
it didn't give me any box. Maybe if I take it off and put it back.
So when you drop it on filter, what did it give you?
No, I pressed the filter. You know, from where it says order date on the left, I
Yeah.
put on the drop down where it says filter, edit filter.
No. I didn't
Yeah,
say you have to drag it other
yeah.
dates to filter.
Okay, yeah, I done that now. Yeah.
Yeah. So you will get this and click on year, but there's quarterly, there's months, if you like to, and then you click all because we need all, and apply and okay.
Okay, thank you.
Now we cannot choose the years because we need to perform one more action. So we click on this drop down. You see show filter. We need to actually ask it to show the filter that we've created. And it will show on this right-hand side here. So show filter, and you can see immediately we have this. And this is taking so much time, so much space. So we can custom it in any format we like. So if you click on this drop down, you can see all this. So we have single slider, you have drop down, you have multiple. So you can choose anyone, you have list. So if I choose single value slider, you can see, I can go like this. You can see like, so. You can decide to choose whichever one you like. This is all. So you can decide to choose drop down. You can see that this one is a drop down. You can decide to choose this. It's the same, but then you have to click on this and click on this. So that's why I just prefer to use single slider, which you just left, right. Do we understand? So we are basically done. So to name this, we need to give a
Sorry,
name.
how did you get the single slider again? Sorry.
So when you have your filter, just click on this drop down. You can choose whichever one you want here.
Oh wait. Okay, so you picked the single value slider on. Okay.
Yeah, you
Thank
can
you.
click. You can choose any one you want,
Okay.
like whichever. I just prefer the single slider because it's quite easy for me.
All right. Thank you.
So to name this, as usual, we just double click on sheet one. Double click on sheet one and say map of Europe, and we click enter. And we can format this like edit title, like we have been doing all the last 2 weeks. We have to highlight this. I like to be bold because it's a title, but feel free to choose anything you want. A bit bigger, maybe 22, and bold. Yeah, apply, and okay. So basically we are done with the first question. We want to see our stores in Europe, how well they are doing. So this has answered our question, both in sales and in profit margin. You can visualize it, you can see it, you can straightforward and make your analysis there.
Tai, I want to ask a question.
Yes.
Yeah, now if you over the one of all these sales representation,
Yeah.
it shows like the country, the sales, and the items.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you like edit those things?
Edit.
Yeah, like if you want to edit it, like make it change the font and all those things. Yeah, that thing that is showing.
No, you can't edit this ones here. unless it's only when you have it. This is like we call it a tooltip.
Yeah, I'm saying that, like, can't you edit the font? Like, what I'm saying is the font size and all those, so that maybe if, for example, you want the sales to be clearer than that, to be bigger.
I don't think we can. Let's see. Let's try it. Let's see. Let's format it. Let's see. You want the font? Yeah, you can make it bigger, but try 20. Let's see now. I don't think it has any effect on it. That's why I'm saying that.
So how did you get the format for the cells?
No, we just trying something. We don't know if, let me see, sorry. Maybe this is the one I should have gone to. No, it's not affecting it.
Are you able to change, the countries, make the writing bolder, like the names of them?
No,
Oh.
no, I've tried it before. Someone has asked that, but there's no way to do that. There's no functionality. I don't, wait, let me see. Never say never. Let me see. Let me
The reason
see.
why I asked is because, yeah, I think I've seen it before, so that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, maybe it's possible. I can research it.
I think if you go to tooltips, if you click on tooltips, I think from there we can change it.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if it's good. I didn't see anything. Let's try all this code. All right, I think, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But this is too big. Yeah, so you go to worksheet. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Two tips, and then you just highlight this, and then you pick. You can highlight everything because everything needs to be the same. So you can say, let's say 15, and then Tableau board. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that. So you can go to worksheet and just click on two tips, and then you can make it bolder. But I think this country, because nothing is going to change. All right, are we okay?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So the next question is we want to look at customers. So we want to see how our customers, so we said we want to look at our stores doing in Europe and how our customers are performing. Before we move on to the next visualization, you see, because we're going to be using, whenever filter you are using the date, you need to use the same filter for every worksheet. So I can go here, drag other date here, and do this, all the steps that I did. You can see how long it's taking, the same step that I did, and then I think show filter or something. I don't even, what did I even press? So now I can't see anything. So rather than doing that, you see this filter here, click on this drop down. You see apply to worksheet. Then say all using same data source. Because we're using one data source, the same data source, and it's the same data source we're going to use for all our visualization. So if you click on apply, put your cursor on apply to worksheet and click, before we're using only on this, choose this one. And then when we go to sheet 2, it seems as if there's nothing here. But by the time you just put anything, let's say we put profits, you see that our filter comes up immediately without doing anything.
Did you use related data sources or all using this data sources?
Using this data source, not related.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You can see that it's not here. By the time I put sales here, oh, what did I do? Let me do that again. Oh, the filter is removed. Filter. And then what I just said is click on this, apply to worksheet, all using this data source. So when we go to sheet 2, so we are putting sales. So we want to look at customers, and what we said is we want to see the sales and profit margin of the customers. So we need sales and profit margin as well. So we put sales in column, and we put profit margin, and we put profit in rows. I've done this before, that's why I know where to put it and what works. When you do trial and error, you're going to know which one works and which one to put in the column or in the row. So we're looking for customers, right? So we are going to now put our customer, these are the customer names. And the best visualization to use, because we have, I think, more than 1,000 customers. Yes, more than 1,000 customers. So we need to use a scatter plot. I don't know if you've heard about a scatter plot. Scatter plot is what usually data scientists use, in which they do, when they have a large data set, they want to see where to map out. So if you put customer name in detail, drop it here in detail, you can see that we have, all these are customers. You see, customer name, profits, and sales. Customer names, profit, and sales. So all these are customers. So these are showing us what type of customers we have. Are we okay?
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question. To understand Tableau a bit, would you need to know SQL?
No, there's no people, there's no SQL needed here.
Oh, because I was thinking, like how you were saying the inner joins, you need to know which
In Tableau, I'm just showing telling us that we join. It's not, we are not writing any code, you just drag and drop.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand,
so-
but I'm saying for you to know, like, for instance, the question that we have for today, there's some things that we had to do, like the profit margin calculation, and
No, that one, that is like basic arithmetic and basic finance. So normally, I think they will give you a more details that like we did profit margin. And last week, what did we do? I can't remember. Is it total sales? I really
yeah,
can't that we needed to calculate something.
yeah, which region sells the most products? I
Yeah,
think.
total sales.
Total
You have to times unit by unit price. So
Okay.
all those are like basic things that when I mean, even if you don't know how to calculate it, just Google it. And then the most important thing is how to calculate it using Tableau. So if you know that total sales is unit times unit price and you have unit times unit price, all you have to do is right click, create calculated table and multiply your unit by unit price and you get that and you use that. So not everything will be given to us. We need to do some, even if you are doing Power BI, you have to do a lot of DAX formula that you need to use for your visualization.
Yeah, Tai, can
Okay.
I ask a question quickly?
Yes.
So, like you said now, this scatter plot, they use it for like analysis, mainly for all this correlation and regression. So me looking at this, like, because there are some rules also guiding all those things. So, like, for example, if it's for correlation now, there should be like there's all the customers, like for example, now you see some customers, they're totally out of like when you're trying to like check the relationship between like sales and profit, right? So they are totally out of the the line that connects them. So most times they always say that it doesn't make sense to do like a regression or correlation. So the question is like this kind of plot now, can someone make sense out of it?
Oh yes. You can. This is where we are going. This is
Okay.
perfectly. I think this is the only plot, and that's one of the reasons that I've put it in a curriculum. This is a perfect plot to do.
Okay.
You know why? There is
Okay,
no
I'm listening.
visual that we want to do with this amount of customers. Let's try it. Although like we are running out of time, but let's try something.
Okay.
Let's see customers. We can look at how long it is. And let's say we put sales here. I want to do a tree map or something. Do you think this is, you can say these are customers, even that their names cannot even be written, you can see how
Yeah.
big it is.
Yeah.
Or let's see, you can't even use this. You can't, this is, how many lines do you want to actually look? So even forget about bubbles. You can see that this is, and that is why I've chosen this scattered plot, because when we get a large data set like this, use scattered plots. When I say scattered plot is, on this, you can see that those above this line, you've already written, are doing well. This is doing extremely good. This person, you want to contact this customer that, okay, why are you not patronizing us? Did we have a bad customer service? Was our product not good? This is how you can see that customer. Unlike the other ones that we use this tree map, you can't even really judge why they haven't been patronizing you as a customer. So this actually shows a lot. You click on this, okay, Acha, oh what? Of course you have his contact, his name and everything. you call him, maybe you give them a promotion, ask, find out. You see that maybe, I don't know if you get a random sales, maybe you've used a company before, like I used Sky when I first moved, and after I moved, they were calling me a lot. In fact, they were ready to give me like 3 months free, this, that. Just how do you think they found me? They saw that I was using them, I stopped using them. This is how one of the ways they will look at it. And they will try to call me. I'm telling you, they're giving me ridiculous offers. So this is exactly how you are going to be looking at your customer segment when you have a lot of customers. To say, okay, normally you will not really call these people because, and maybe these customers right here, you want to keep them motivated because they're actually booming, making you more profit, making you profit. And these customers here, you want to do something about them. So you have to call them, you have to try to make some incentives to make them come on board. So this is how to actually visualize them.
Okay.
And then
Thank you.
you get it right now, yeah?
Yeah. I was thinking of something. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of maybe like maybe you are trying to like do like relate maybe the sales to the profit.
No.
You understand?
So when you're doing correlation, is you are doing a correlation, like if you're doing like house pricing, what is the correlation of a good school near to that house?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
good road or basic abilities? Is it in the city center? Is there a river? Does it have a sea view? So those are like direct
Right.
correlation. It affects
Yeah.
what is the
Yeah.
crime rate to where you are moving. For example, why is Central London so expensive? You can say that they have all those London attraction, Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, number 10, and so on and so forth. So those are like correlations. Then you can now start plotting all those correlations to that's like more of data science work using Python for that. So now we've seen the sales and we have now looked at the customers and we have seen where they are in our segment. Now we want to put our profit margin in color. Now, just as we have done for the maps in Europe, we are doing the same. You can see that we basically have almost the same. We're going to do the same so that we are, how do I want to say, uniform in both the maps of Europe and our scattered plots. Then we can just put here like we did, go here, edit color. Then we do red to blue, diverging. And then we use the same range as well. Go to advanced start because we are going to compare these two visualizations together. So they need to match. So and then 0.5 again, just as we have done. Apply and okay, you can see. So we're almost done, not there yet, but almost done. These circles is like, if you look at this circle, you can see that they are like even more circles under it. I think there is kind of a shape we can use. Also, we still use a circle, but maybe we can use a circle that's for me after trying a lot of times. It's good if you want to use this. This is perfect. This is okay. I would just, you can see shapes here. If you click on shapes, like you can decide to use, like try it around, this is okay. But for me, I ended up liking this shaded cycle. You can see that it's a bit more beautiful, kindish. Like, and I can just maybe increase the size a bit. Yes, and then because I think it's a bit let's make it more transparent. If we click on color, I just tried it and I saw that if I put it on 75, it looks better. And if I click enter, you can see that we can now see those even under, like more light. You can see that we have 3 here than when it was in 100%, which was just stuck on each other. So I think, yeah, that is that for that, for scattered plots. Are we okay? It looks like we have been silent, we're quiet, or this is quite straightforward. And just as we have named it map of Europe, we can just double click here and say scattered. Oh, sorry. Maybe let me say so that people will understand customer scattered plot. And we can just do the same edit title. We should get used to this now. Then highlight it. If you don't highlight it, like if I just, the reason to highlight that, and I do, let's say 20 and bold, it will not, you can see, nothing change. That's why we need to highlight anything we are doing. Like highlight it here to target this. So Tableau bold 20. Did I choose 20 or 22? I think 22 bold and apply. You can see. Do we have something like this so that we can do the dashboard before I move on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I have
Okay.
a question, please.
Yes, go on.
I'm not sure if we're still going to get to that in later on in the sessions.
Yeah.
But, you know, if we have for the profit or the total sales, say we have a target for, you know, all the countries or all the customers, how do you work that out if you have a particular target? You want to
Yes.
see those who are far from the target and
I-
those who are close to the target.
I think I can. Okay. I was not having that in the syllabus, but what you said, like having a target, and then we have to customize that target, who has made that target, so that I did a project on startup companies meeting their revenues target. I can add that to our syllabus and do a detail on, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. That was quite useful.
That's a
Thank
very
you.
good question. So what she has asked is, for example, we want to know which store or which customers met the target, maybe in sales or in profit. That's what she has asked. How do we go about it here? It's a very, 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 very good question. And because of that, I will put it into the syllabus and we can do that, okay?
Quick
Thank
one.
you.
Yes.
Quick one on this same one that we're doing, right? So if this performance now, if you want to check based on region, can we put like the region in the filter? So you can like filter within the region, like if you want.
You can play around with it, to be honest. Yeah. Usually it's here that we put as the filter, but yeah, anything can be put in the filter to filter by. But yeah, we
Like,
no,
so we can
sorry.
have more than two. Can we have like two like stuff in the filter? Like now that the year is there, can we put like
Let me
the
see.
region in it?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can. It's possible. It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible. No, it's possible. You can.
Okay.
Then sure.
And mine was just
So-
showing, you know, on the profit
So you
section.
can say that if you put central now, so these are only the customer in the central parts. But I don't even know where is it in Central Europe? So it's then this is in the north. So yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
I think on the profit section, I think I'm getting like K instead of like
Sorry?
10. I know it's the same thing, but I don't think I'm getting like the same figures. I think I'm just getting K. I mean, it's the same thing, but the formula looks different from my one.
Okay, let me remove this region. But do practice with this region, and yeah. So sorry about that. Can you come again, please?
So you know where the profit section, like the X
This
and
one?
Y axis, no, the X and Y axis, the profit
Yeah.
section. I mean, the figures right there is showing me just.
Don't
K.
worry about the figure.
Okay.
Tableau can give you, I think for everyone is different, but it will still be the same. Like, okay, if you click on the list one here, you will see that your profit will be minus 1,393. The sales will be 2,150, and profit margin is minus 0.6. Is that right?
On which one? On is it what customer is it?
On the
Is it
last one,
Archer?
on Archer, the last one, the worst customer.
Yeah, I'm getting minus 2,000.
Sorry,
Okay.
let's do all. Let's do all. I put my filter in. So
What do you mean?
sorry, Archer was not the list per se. I was only filtering through 1 year. So if you look at Melody, she has minus 3,000. So it will give you the same. So as I said last week, you can decide to, when you click on this, you right click, edit axis.
My
No,
lowest
no.
person is Annabelle on my one.
And then you can do intervals by
Mine is
500.
different. I don't understand what's going on.
Sorry?
So my one is what is different. It's not the lowest person with the profit margin is Annabelle. It's not the same one as your one.
Is your date, is it in all?
No, I think also
Yeah,
my
my thing is in
table,
all.
it's in all. I think my table, what I've seen that on the y-axis, my thingy only goes down to minus 2,000. So I can't see anyone beneath under minus 2,000. I remember last week we changed this side.
Is
I
it
don't
possible
know.
to share your screen?
Oh, you know where you have profit? Sorry, because I'm doing it on a different device. But where you have profit,
Yeah.
my axes, they go up only from 0 to minus 2,000 and up to 2,500.
Okay.
How do I increase that into the interval so that I'm able to see maybe if that can make a difference and I'm able to see the other people
Yeah,
that
just like we did always. If you
Yeah.
click on this, right click, edit axis, but it still doesn't matter. Then click on tick marks, then fixed, and put your I put my intervals to 500.
My one is grade away is fixed. Okay, move it to fixed.
So you click here, right click, edit axis, tick marks, fixed, and 500.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still able. I'm not able. I can't see that. My last person that is the lowest is Annabelle.
And the date is all right. Which year?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, it was the date. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The lowest on here now is saying Melody.
Yeah. That's why I said that you should put it. Melody, yeah, Nelson.
All right. Thank you.
And you say fixed axis, right?
Sorry?
You say fixed axis, the fix something.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I did
I
not
think you were
hear.
saying something about something about fix. How to edit the year and date stuff. Sorry, I was just stuck there.
So I would like to This profit and sales, I like to make it bold. So I will give us 1 minute. I know our time is well spent because we still have to do a dashboard, but I want to make this bold. Can you do that for me, please? Just under 2 minutes. Are we good? Are we able to do it?
No, we forgot.
Please don't forget. So we right click here, format. Then you can decide to take each field one after the other. So you can say profit margin, profit. You can say field here, profit. Say bold. You can see that it's bold already. And put it 12. Then we go again. Sales. Do the same. Bold and 12. Simple as that. Please, let's practice with this. That's the only way we can master this when we practice. We practice, 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 practice. I know it seems a simple drag and drop, but it's easy to miss so many tiny details. I myself, I'm still learning myself. So these two tips, I just take it as it comes. I just used to remove the two tips anyway because I don't like. But now I know that I can actually increase the font or whatever it is. So okay. So now that we are finished, we've named our graph, our plot, map of Europe. Then rather than having a new worksheet here, we click on the second one, new dashboard. So we click on that. The good thing about dashboard is that we are not building any new visualization at all. You can see that the two visualization that we have done, we have it here. So usually this is my preference range. So
Sorry, please, what did you press to get this new screen?
Dashboard down here, you have it.
At the top?
No, don't use the top.
No.
You know, when we're going through this UI, so you see where you will say new sheet, new worksheet.
Yeah.
Click on the next one, you'll see new dashboard.
Okay.
So for me, I want to, you see this where we drag it, I increase it usually. And if you just click on this and I click to fix size, you see custom. I just put it to 1000 and the height, I think 8 something. Yeah, that's. So just click fix size, then use custom, and then you can keep increasing till how much you need. So this is just a tool visualization, straightforward. And if all you have to do is just drag map of Europe here. That's it. And we drag customer. You see that if I put it here, if I leave it, it's going to be side by side. And this is not so good. So I'm going to remove that. I want to put it under each other. You see, then you just move it down. Then you can see that this shaded one is telling us where to place it. You can see. And maybe if you edit, like for example, maybe this is too big. No. I'm just trying to resize it. Yeah.
I'm trying to bring my own that is not coming.
I'm trying to see which to make it more nicer. So if you go back to our dashboard, where we come to.
Please, can you just repeat how you put it on the
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Sorry, can you show us how you brought it under the data?
How I did what?
How you brought the, how you brought the, they were beside each other.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll do that again. So usually the first one takes everything.
Yeah.
And you can see, just take this and put it down here.
Okay.
You see, if I put it here, it will be side by side.
Yeah.
Move it. Don't let your hand go.
Okay.
And then it will be.
Okay. Thank you.
This is more like getting the right. Sometimes this takes me more time than building a visualization, trust me. It's like getting the right. Just trying to resize it back. Let me see. Well, I think I'm just making it worse. Let's see if I can increase. I think I need to increase the size. If you need to increase the size, then you get what you are looking. Yeah. So this is okay for now. And we don't need this, to be honest. So if you click on it, you see this X. We don't need this. We click on this X. So this is a dashboard now. And you can see that if we click on this and we want to use this filter to filter both of them, then we can say apply to worksheet. Because if I apply it to worksheet, and if we say, okay, 20 level, you can see that they are all changing, both changing. at the same time. So that's why we needed to use the same set of filter. So that's one thing. So imagine another thing that I wanted to show is if I only wanted to look at maybe this city or state, like if I click it and I want to see only the customers and what it has. So if I click on this,
More juice. So could I remember me what today? I think I'm going to have for that man. Mine
sorry, can we mute, please? Thank you.
Just leave the.
So if we click on this and then we click on this drop down, you say use as filter. So if I click on this now, let me say England now. So these are all the customers in England alone. There's a difference. This date was filtering through the dates, but now I'm just getting, you see, now you can pinpoint the customers only in England. And then you can see, if you want France, I mean, in this state, these are the customers in this state. If we go to Portugal, you can see that we have, oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, like few customers. So what did I do? Click on the visualization that you want to use as filter. You click this down and say use as filter. That's all. Okay. Like if you want to say the Uppsala in Sweden. So
please, can you show it again, the visualization that you use as filter, and then what?
Yeah, it's just this map of Europe. You click on it, you see this. Click on this. Not this drop down for the date. Click, make sure that you click and then you click on this and use as filter.
Okay.
You can do it the other way around. Like I remove it and I want to use this. I click on this scattered plot. Then I click on this and say use as filter. And this Melody, I want to know where she is from. You can say she's from Portugal. So if you want to know, like this Nicole is from France, somewhere in France, and so on and so forth. So depending on which one you want to use as filter and like that. So this is how you do that. And basically that is all. We've answered our the 2 questions, like we wanted to know our sales and profit margin in both in Europe and as customers. So, and once we finish, just like we have been doing, you click on File, Save to Public Tableau. And then you will just say.
Please, should we leave the dashboard? Should we leave it just as dashboard 1?
Sorry?
The dashboard, we just leave it as dashboard 1.
Can we just leave
it?
Oh, sorry, my computer is very low. Say, come again, sorry.
Yeah. So I said the dashboard. Should we leave it as dashboard 1 or should we rename it?
No, you have to. Oh, sorry, you need to rename it. Of course, you need to rename it. Rename it. What name can I give it now?
Should we say Europe dashboard or something?
Yeah, or customer segment. I actually give it any name you want to give it. Just like you can give it.
or European customer
It could be
dashboard.
it could
Yeah.
be it could be customer profit margin or organization and customer profit margin or something like
Uh,
that. Whatever.
give it any name.
Okay.
And Ty, real quick,
Yes,
I was
yes.
going to ask him now if you are going to present this data, for example, now you have the
It-
dashboard already, right?
yeah.
You want to present it, and is there a way that you can present it in a way that it will be interactive? Like when I say interactive, now that you be able to adjust the date over time, like okay, like use the filter to communicate to people, or
Yes, that's what we just did. Like if you are looking over the years, for example, you can see.
no, that's not what I'm asking. I know you can do that. Now I'm saying that let's say, for example, I've done my work, right? And I want
Okay.
to send it to someone, and I want the person to be able to, interact with the board without having to use Tableau. Is it possible?
Without having to use Tableau.
Yeah.
I don't think so. They must have Tableau. You put it on your server, the company's server,
Okay.
and
Because
yes.
because I'm asking this because this kind of visualization, I see it when you go to like web page, and when you want to like maybe check maybe for example the development of an area over time on a map, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I was wondering how they do that. Is there like a link or something?
Develop. Not that I know. So
Okay.
I think that has to do more with GIS, and I think the survey tool or whatever, spatial data. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you.
oh, we're not. Those are another hardcore level. Oh, okay. When I did it, I called it sales in Europe.
Okay, you know when you're saving it, sorry, do you press the first save to Tableau Public, not the one that says
No,
save
save to public Tableau as.
as? Okay.
Taye, sorry, my dashboard doesn't look like yours.
Why doesn't it look like?
I'm not sure.
Okay, let me. Can you? So okay, just give me 1 second. So for everyone that has saved to public Tableau as, then it will. You can say sales in Europe. I just called it that, and then you can save. By the time you say save, a workbook name already exists. Overwrite. No. Not over. Let me say 2. Yeah. So it will open your Tableau for you. You can see, and we have our second dashboard or second visualization on our profile. Okay, so everyone okay? Because I want the lady to share a screen and see where. And when you are going to present, you are going to be on the presenting mode. This is not really what I wanted to do, but you
Sorry,
get the
I'm
concept.
getting an error message.
Error message.
Yeah, so when I try to upload it to Tableau, it's saying the Tableau server you're publishing does not permit external database connection.
That's strange. Is anyone getting that message as well? I think somebody has gotten that message before, and I will have a look at it. So can you copy that error message and send to me? Try not to close your Tableau so you don't lose your work tonight. And I'll get back to everyone on the chat how you can do that. I want to reset. For me, you see that I didn't have that error. It went straight. So
Oh yeah, I can see it. I was gonna ask you, as soon as you save it, is it meant to automatically take you to the Tableau Public?
yeah, it will ask you to sign in and sign out.
Oh, okay.
to ask you to sign. Okay, I've seen. So let me get back to you tomorrow on that. That's a very good dashboard. So please don't lose it. Try not to, yeah, try not to lose it. Okay.
Yes, sir, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll get that error. I'll see how we can fix that error. And if I have to walk you through it, we can jump on a call on it. All right, anyone else, please?
I'm trying to save mine to see if I have the same error.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please don't have. Are we enjoying Tableau because we are going to go a little bit?
Sorry, can I show my screen, please? I don't know. My tablet looks a bit weird.
Sorry, come again?
Say, can I show my screen? I think my tablet looks a bit weird.
All right, please go ahead.
Check this. What's this?
Does Tableau become more difficult depending on what you're trying to analyze?
No, as long as you know where to go, what to do. Not really, no.
So can you see my screen?
Oh, let me stop sharing. Oh, that's your screen. Okay, I can see.
I don't know what I've done.
So you've not named your work, which is not so nice. People won't understand what you are. Can you go back to sheet 2? What do we have here? You put state before country. When you put state before country.
That's why.
No, but you've put geography. Remove everything there, please. No. Remove everything from country. Yeah, please.
I should delete it.
Yeah, just remove, just drag it away. And state. No. Keep that. Remove everything, please. So yeah, remove that too. So you see the geography.
Yeah.
Sorry, remove the longitude, latitude as well. So let it be plain. Okay. So take the geography and drag it to that empty space. That's all. That's all you needed to do. Then click on country, the plus sign. You've gone. No. It's okay. Yeah, remove. We want to the state level. But you've expanded your screen. Okay. Okay, that's.
Just do this.
No. Okay, all right. So click on sales, drag sales to size. And then click on size. Click on size and then expand it to the right. A bit more. Yeah, that's all right. Then drag profit margin to color. No, to color. Drop it on color. Yeah, so you have to go to profit margin. No. The aggregate profit margin on the right, on your extreme right.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the drop down, and then you said edit color. And then automatic, click on the drop down automatic. I just chose red to blue, diverging.
Okay, that's cool.
Red to blue diverging. No, that's red. If you chose that, that's fine. And then advance. Then we'll say start minus 0.5 and 0.5. And 0.5. You sure you want to leave it to red gold?
Is it minus?
No, that's fine. I mean, do you want to?
Which one shall I leave it to?
Red, blue. Keep going down. Yeah, that's one. Apply and okay.
Is that minus or just normal?
No, that's okay. You're fine. Okay. Yeah, that's done. And we name that sheet 2 map of Europe. Because if you don't name it, that's how it's going to appear on your public Tableau, which is not so nice.
Okay, so then we just create the dashboard.
No, so let me see your sheet 3. Yeah. If you want to leave it like this is fine. But you've not done your aggregate margin, they have to be the same. And remove sales from filter. Sales should not be a filter. Just drag it away. And then put the profit margin just like we did red to blue. Just no.
Yeah.
No. Drag it back. Go to your aggregate function on the right, on your extreme right. And edit color. Then what we did red to blue. And then advance. Then minus 0.5 to 0.5. So that we have the same.
Why have to go to minus 8.5?
I just chose that. Like you will be given a range.
What does it mean though? This 0.5. What does it mean?
The 0.5 is saying that okay, when it's minus 0.5 is really bad. So anything like that's how
the sales.
Yeah, the profit margin.
The profit.
That's why we're having red to blue. So apply okay.
So what? So what? This indicates what the actual profit
actual profit. That's the profit margin. It means how much profit you are receiving on that.
Okay.
So let me see. Is there anything else? Okay, you can leave it like this. This is what. Then change name to customer scattered plot. Sheet 3. I'm not sure we didn't do any extra visualization, so sheet 4 should be deleted. Then let's go to the dashboard. You can see that you have a much prettier dashboard now.
So let me get this clear. So this pretty much means this size. Does that mean how much profit they've made, and that's how big it is?
The circle means the sales, the total sales. Then those blue and red means how you have performed.
So these ones are really bad.
They're really bad. They're really bad. Just by visualizing it, they're really bad. So that's why we've put red to blue. So now go to file. And then we can say, no, second one. Save to Tableau public as. No, not this. Yes. Because you want to really name it. Yeah. So sign in.
Yeah, I'll probably do that later because I can't remember password.
I just want to know that you don't know it.
No, I do know. I just can't remember my password. I think it's messing up.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just try to do this.
No, Hotmail. Okay, if you don't, just that's it, and it will
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It will ask you for what name you want that
Mhm.
to be. So just say sales in Europe, and then
Okay.
Can I share next?
Thank you very
Oh,
much. I
yeah,
appreciate
no
it.
problem. Yes, share.
Yeah.
Okay, let me share.
Hey, before we go far, I just wanted to say something. We did not, change all these the currency. So in case people want to change the currency, and for like profit and sales, it's just whole number.
That's a good point.
We didn't. Yeah, that's for something for you to do. Yeah. What do we have here? Okay, let's go to map of Europe. I mean
It
your
was
sheet.
there before.
No, I mean your sheet.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was there before. I don't know what happened.
What? What's in your filter? Remove that.
Where is the filter?
Yeah, hub. Like yeah,
Up,
where you
up,
put
up.
year. No. Where you put the year order date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I remove it? Yeah.
Just drag it away. Wait. No. Don't do anything. No. Wait. I'm requesting control. Do I have control?
You do.
Yeah. So that there was some things here that I don't recognize. You see?
Oh.
What do we have here? What have we done? See? Work here. Want to maintain the same. Say something. Then that's your dashboard. We don't need this.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty much that's it.
Oh, thank
And using, let's increase the size. Yeah, and we're good to go. And then you can file. I'll stop here. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much.
All right. So are we all good? So I'll try to find a data set that we can actually have a target and see who has made the target, and who has met that target. Just like, I don't know what exact question, but that's a very good something to look at before we make.
What's me, Mary?
Mary, yeah.
Yes.
Thanks. So we will be doing that next week to see, okay?
Okay, thank
It's
you.
a very good thing to look at in time, because to be honest, you will get such a thing when you work with targets. Who has made that target? How much below? Like we set a target, and then who has made that target? So yeah, okay.
Thank
So
you.
I just wanted to quickly mention it's me who had the issue with the error. I think I've been able to sort that out.
You saw it how you made my. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
thank
if anybody has that error, I'll come to Precious.
Yeah, I was quickly going to mention something. I did not know that you can actually edit online. Like for example, if you publish, then you can edit your file online.
You can edit it.
Okay.
You can go back, like when you publish, you made some mistake, you can take it back to Tableau and edit it and send back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can do that. All right, then we'll do another exciting one next week again, and more of making meeting deadline or targets. All right. Thank you everyone for your patience. I know we've taken more than enough time.